put those queens first. You know, this is Dupree Shot Man Therapy Lounge. Got a special guest tonight, Dr. Leslie Grace. And for all y'all first-time listeners, thank you for tuning in. And if you have a friend, tell another friend to download the app, Omni Airways, like the Facebook page, Omni Airways. And if you have any questions, you call us up at 267-336-7009. So, Dr. Leslie Grace, I was checking out, like, every year. Us as African Americans, we generate. Is that true? We generate $1 billion as far as when it comes to the holidays and stuff like that, or just purchasing a lot of stuff. We generate more than any other ethnic groups. Is that true?
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yes, we go into debt to show someone that we love them.
Yeah, I seen that. I had to post that on my page about that too. What you were saying, like people, they'll go through extreme measures to try to please someone when it comes to like gifts and stuff like that. I just think just letting that person know that you love them. That's the ultimate gift right there.
I seen one of those memes, and I said I was going to post it on my page. It had Oprah saying, "And you're getting nothing for the holidays, and you're getting nothing for the holidays, and you're getting nothing for the holidays." So true. I'm not buying anybody anything for the holidays. I mean, I have a son, and he knows since he was little that we really don't do those things. Holidays are a time for you to come together, but there are also different nationalities that are working during the holidays to give our people all the stuff that we need, and then while we're working, then they are putting away money for their children's college, or they're getting ready to go on vacation, or they have to put money in their, investments.
Right.
So, I guess the whole thing of living below your means is so important. And then what's your goal? Like, what's your long-term goal? Like, where do you see yourself? It pains me so much to see individuals that are 65, 70, saying that they retired and they're working minimum wage jobs now, and professional people, because I don't know, I don't know what they did with their finances, and it doesn't take much. It doesn't take a lot of money to save for your future.
Right.
Compound effect over time. 46 million Americans are dealing with economic and social hardship of living below the poverty level, 16 million children included.
Can you say that again? Wow.
46 million Americans are dealing with economic and social hardship of living below the poverty level, and 16 million children are included. And the funny thing, I'm thinking now, how many of those people have Jordans or Coach bag or Prada?
Right. that is deep. Wow, that just
or BMW.
Right. I think that our culture, and I hate to say that because we all under one God. We all God's children, but it seems like we try to impress each other. We do more to impress each other. I think like a high percentage. I'll say 95%. Is that a high percentage?
Not that we did any any research or case studies, but okay.
That's all my term, right?
Okay.
I'm just saying we are so super materialistic in society, that we don't basically we don't value money. We showboat the money and this and that.
They call us professional consumers, and they are pretty much implanting these things in our children. So it's so important to take care of the family. What are your children watching? What are they doing? What are they doing on social media? Because what's going on now with social media, you have to watch what you're hashtagging. You have to watch what you're liking, because now the ads and how they target you based on your reaction to certain things. So based on what you're hashtagging, based on what you're liking, that's what the ads will be based on, those things. And someone is creating a database on your likes and what you're doing.
As we the consumers, we want to keep the economy going.
I'm thinking about this Nelson Mandela quote here. Poverty is not an accident like slavery and apartheid. It is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings. So it can be removed. But just being knowledgeable, I guess it just goes back to what are your goals and what are your dreams, and putting a financial plan in place to achieve that. Regardless of if it's a CD or a stock or the 529 plan, which we do for the young people, putting money away for college, which my dad did for me, thank goodness. Just knowing what your goals are. What do you want to achieve? What's your 5-year plan? Or like the young lady posed the question this weekend. She said, what is the community going to look like in 2035? 2035. So we worrying about Christmas in 2015, and they talk about 2035. Like, where do you see yourself 50 years from now? What type of community he wanted? And I was like, oh my goodness, this is so interesting. And he went through education and finances and all this kind of stuff. And even myself, I was like, wow, I didn't even think about 50 years from now. Like, I do think about 5 years from now and 10 years from now, but I have not thought about 50 years from now.
Yeah, I never thought of that either. They planning ahead.
Right.
As you should.
Right. And that, I think, is key for us and our families to plan ahead. If you're going to get married, plan ahead. And don't spend $20,000-$40,000 on a wedding for some people that don't like you anyway. I'm just saying.
That's deep.
Or if you're going to have children, it doesn't, I'm not saying that everybody has to go to college. Everybody's not going to go to college, and that's okay. But, figuring out what you want to do in life and putting the finances behind that.